If you love a flower, don't pick it up. Because if you pick it up, it dies, and it ceases to be what you love. So if you love a flower, let it be. Love is not about possession. Love is about appreciation. Experience life in all possible ways. Good, bad, bitter, sweet, dark, light, summer, winter. Experience all the dualities. Don't be afraid of experience, because the more experience you have, the more mature you become. To be creative means to be in love with life. You can be creative only if you love life enough that you want to enhance its beauty, you want to bring a little more music to it, a little more poetry to it, a little more dance to it. Be. Don't try to become. Friendship is the purest love. It is the highest form of love, where nothing is asked for, no condition, where one simply enjoys giving. Life begins where fear ends. Be realistic. Plan for a miracle. Drop the idea of becoming someone, because you are already a masterpiece. You cannot be improved. You have only to come to it, to know it, to realize it. Falling in love, you remain a child. Rising in love, you mature. By and by, love becomes not a relationship, it becomes a state of your being. Not that you are in love. Now you are love. Truth is not something outside to be discovered, it is something inside to be realized. You feel good, you feel bad. And these feelings are bubbling from your own unconsciousness, from your own past. Nobody is responsible except you. Nobody can make you angry, and nobody can make you happy. Creativity is the greatest rebellion in existence. Intelligence is dangerous. Intelligence means you will start thinking on your own. You will start looking around on your own. You will not believe in the scriptures. You will believe only in your own experience. The less people know, the more stubbornly they know it. Courage is a love affair with the unknown. Take hold of your own life. See that the whole existence is celebrating. These trees are not serious. These birds are not serious. The rivers and the oceans are wild, and everywhere there is fun, everywhere there is joy and delight. Watch existence, listen to the existence, and become part of it. With me, illusions are bound to be shattered. I am here to shatter all illusions. Yes, it will irritate you, it will annoy you. That's my way of functioning and working. I will sabotage you from your very roots. Unless you are totally destroyed as a mind, there is no hope for you. Millions of people are suffering. They want to be loved, but they don't know how to love. And love cannot exist as a monologue, it is a dialogue. A very harmonious dialogue. My meditation is simple. It does not require any complex practices. It is simple. It is singing. It is dancing. It is sitting silently. Many people have come and left, and it has been always good, because they emptied some space for better people. It is a strange experience that those who have left me have always left places for a better quality of people. I have never been a loser. Truth is not to be found outside. No teacher, no scripture can give it to you. It is inside you, and if you wish to attain it, seek your own company. Be with yourself. The real question is not whether life exists after death. The real question is whether you are alive before death. They say, think twice before you jump. I say, jump first and then think as much as you want. If you are a parent, open doors to unknown directions to the child, so he can explore. Don't make him afraid of the unknown, give him support. Nobody has the power to take 2 steps together. You can take only 1 step at a time. Your whole idea about yourself is borrowed. Borrowed from those who have no idea of who they are themselves. Whatever you feel, you become. It is your responsibility. A certain darkness is needed to see the stars. To avoid pain, they avoid pleasure. To avoid death, they avoid life. In love, the other is important. In lust, you are important. Always remember to judge everything by your inner feeling of bliss. I live my life based on 2 principles. 1. I live as if today was my last day on earth. 2. I live today as if I am going to live forever. Find ecstasy within yourself. It is not out there. It is in your innermost flowering. The one you are looking for is you. Be less of a judge, and you will be surprised that when you become a witness and you don't judge yourself, you stop judging others too. And that makes you more human, more compassionate, more understanding. When I say be creative, I don't mean that you should all go and become great painters and great poets. I simply mean let your life be a painting, let your life be a poem. A little foolishness, enough to enjoy life, and a little wisdom to avoid the errors, that will do. One just needs a little alertness to see and find out. Life is really a great cosmic laughter. All that is great cannot be possessed, and that is one of the most foolish things man goes on doing. We want to possess. If you want to learn anything, learn trust. Nothing else is needed. If you are miserable, nothing else will help. Learn trust. If you don't feel any meaning in life and you feel meaningless, nothing will help. Learn trust. Trust gives meaning, because trust makes you capable of allowing the whole descend upon you. Only a blind man can easily define what light is. When you do not know, you are bold. Ignorance is always bold. Knowledge hesitates. And the more you know, the more you feel that the ground underneath is dissolving. The more you know, the more you feel how ignorant you are. Love is not a relationship, love is a state of being. It has nothing to do with anybody else. One is not in love, one is love. And of course when one is love, one is in love, but that is an outcome, a byproduct, that is not the source. The source is that one is love. Love is the goal, life is the journey. Each person comes into this world with a specific destiny. He or she has something to fulfill, some message that has to be delivered, some work that has to be completed. You are not here accidentally, you are here meaningfully. There is a purpose behind you. The whole intends to do something through you. It is beautiful to be alone. It is also beautiful to be in love, to be with people. And they are complementary, not contradictory. The greatest fear in the world is of the opinions of others. And the moment you are unafraid of the crowd, you are no longer a sheep, you become a lion. A great roar arises in your heart, the roar of freedom. Love and respect yourself, and never compromise for anything. And then you will be surprised how much growth starts happening of its own accord. As if rocks have been removed, and the river has started flowing. Now they are a circle, and they vibrate together, they pulsate together. Their hearts are no longer separate, their beats are no longer separate, they have become a melody, a harmony. It is the greatest music possible, all other musics are just faint things compared to it, shadow things compared to it. There exists no God. What exists is godliness, and that godliness surrounds you. We are all in the same ocean. It is a strange thing that every child is born with a closed hand, and everybody dies with an open hand. You will find meaning in life only if you create it. It is a poetry to be composed. It is a song to be sung. It is a dance to be danced. What is discipline? Discipline means creating an order within you. As you are a chaos. Wherever you feel death, feel it. Don't escape. Death is beautiful. Death is the greatest mystery, more mysterious than life. Through life you can gain the world, the futile world, meaningless, worthless. Through death you can gain the eternal. Death is the door. If you can bring your consciousness, your awareness, your intelligence to the act. If you can be spontaneous, then there is no need for any other religion. Life itself will be the religion. No thought, no mind, no choice, just being silent, rooted in yourself. Sex has become more and more attractive because of its condemnation by priests. You don't want to lose your old friend, the misery. You have invested too much into force. Hence the fear to be exposed, to be true, to be naked as you are. In the space of no mind, truth descends like light. There is great difference between trust and belief. Trust is personal. Belief is social. Before sex, don't tell a man about your complexes. You should live in the world, but remain untouched by it. You should remain in the world, but the world should not remain in you.